This is as defeated as I've ever seen Joe Burrow through good and bad times.
This cat's just a different kid here, man. He's a different kid. You talking about you've gone through a lot. Your father's a coach. You've been handed everything. You went from Ohio State to LSU. You won a national title. And it's not like you got shitty wideouts. You got Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. Are you kidding me with this victim stuff?
Maybe we've gotten used to, quarterbacks in situations like that have been through injuries, that have been through losing, have come back and said, no, we're going to get this fixed. I would have expected it from him. When I saw this with Burrow, I thought, okay, maybe it's one thing. And then you keep listening. It wouldn't shock me if we find out something deeper was going on with this. Because I've never seen the football Joe Burrow talk like this, and I know we are all entitled to having a bad day. But I hate to tell people this, at that position, in that role, with that money, and the expectations, because he's such a good player, and what he's done to keep them in games since he's been there with all the injuries, you still can't let that creep in publicly. That doesn't mean you go high if you're going through mental difficulties. But JV, you almost got, if you can't dazzle him with brilliance, you do have to baffle him with bullshit, because people are watching. There's collateral damage among teammates this happens with, and people like you went from a Joe Burrow lover to a now question his toughness mentally and has become just a guy for you. How does he get it back?
Here's the thing. He's much better than Mahomes. He does own Burrow head, by the way. And the last time I checked, he's got a winning record against Mahomes, and that's why we called it Burrow head. But listen, he don't have a Super Bowl. So at the end of the day, we're going to judge by that. And if you're not going to play, there's already an issue with injury. When he's on the field, he's best quarterback in football, in my opinion, right now. But having said that, mentally and listening to this shit can turn me off. That doesn't mean he's not the best ball spinner in football. What I said is I'm no longer rooting for Joe Burrow.